Just make my dreams come true. What's going on, guys? Happy New Year from Migan. Just woke up. It's 10:48 p.m. actually. Today's the 1st of January. 10:48 p.m. I just woke up. I've been sleeping for like 3 hours. Pretty much you guys know my schedule right now. I don't have school. I don't have work. So it's wonderful. I get to do what the fuck I want, which is mainly study. And you guys are saying, well, the semester's over. What are you studying? I told you guys, I don't see life in terms of like semesters, months, weeks. I live in the 7-day cycle. A lot of the new subs don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. The old subs know. I see my life as 7-day cycles, right? It starts on Sunday is day 1, and Saturday is day 7. And the only thing I focus on is those next 7 days, right? So in the back of my mind, I have my long-term goals, my big goals, my dream, my passion, all that stuff. But I break that into 7-week cycles. And the reason why I do that is because it's easy for people like me, like myself, who are really lazy, to build discipline, and it's easy for us to lose focus, right? And I feel like if my goals are spread out too long term, I'll get burnt out, I lose motivation. It happens. I developed this program from trial and error. And I realized that 7 days, just pretending like I was born on Sunday and I'm going to die on Saturday, is all I needed to give myself the extra push, the extra motivation. So it's like playing tricks in your brain. So try using this depending on what kind of, it's just like bodybuilding, finding out what works for you, right? As far as people ask me, how do you stay organized? How do you manage 1.3 jobs with the baby and school? And by the way, my GPA came in 3.8. I was so close. 3 A's going to be so close to a perfect score. But how do I manage all that on top of bodybuilding the channel? It's simple. I've learned through trial and error that in order to be self-reliant, you have to set up laws for yourself, and you have to see what works for you mentally and physically. So that's what I found worked great for me, guys. I just think 7 days. When Saturday comes, day 7, I pretend like I died, and a whole new life begins on Sunday. Then I set goals for the next 7 days, things like that. I don't think too far. The only time you should think really, really far ahead is when you decide your dream for your life. Once you have that figured out, 7-day cycles. So that's also the reason why I don't believe in New Year resolutions, guys. Because I make a new resolution every 7 days, right? Once again, if you make a New Year resolution, number one, you're setting yourself up for failure, because you're teaching yourself to only set goals when an event happens, right? You don't want that, right? You don't want to wait, number one, 365 days to set up a New Year resolution, right? That's at least reason number 2. Reason number 2 why people fail in New Year resolutions, because they become used to that whole New Year resolution thing, so that when they fuck up around May, they say, I'll just wait till the end of the year to set a new resolution. And that happens subconsciously. You don't want to train yourself to change only based on what's happening on the outside or what everybody else is doing. If you're setting one for yourself and it's been working so far, then by all means, just like bodybuilding, do what the fuck works for you, right? But for me, I like setting my own resolution every 7 days. Every time I'm reborn after 7 days, resolution for this week. Jonathan, write down your weaknesses. I write down my weaknesses, and I tell myself, how can I remove those weaknesses during the next 7 days? Then I also write down my strengths, and I ask myself, during the next 7 days, how can I make my strengths into fucking like God mode abilities, So I try to strengthen my strengths and offset my weaknesses every 7 days. And it keeps you focused, because day 1, I only have 6 days left. Day 2, I only have 5 days left. Day 3, I only have 4 days left. And then, you don't have to think, man, there's so much to do, 365 days, So anyway, guys, that's why I don't believe in New Year resolutions, right? Every 7 days I have a new resolution to get better and better and better. And right now, all I'm studying is, I'm doing a lot of economics, a lot of business, a lot of things, a lot of politics. I like knowing the history of mankind. So during a period like this, when I have nothing to do, I just focus on reading, getting as much information as I can. I put bodybuilding on hold as far as research and things like that. All the Sherlock Holmes things, Sherlock Soul has to wait, because I know that when school starts, I won't have the free time to study history, to study military science, to study economics, all these things. So I use my free, I only get this once a year, guys. Only once a year I have no work and no school. So I'm trying to get the most out of it. At the same time, I'm going to the gym, obviously. The gym has been closed for like 3 days straight, plus it was closed around Christmas. So I was so mad, but I found ways to do pull-ups and push-ups at home, as you can tell. And then because I was not training, I couldn't really carb backload. I couldn't eat a lot of carbs. So right now I'm really flat, really deflated. But it's fine. When I go back to the gym, I'm sort of like a balloon. Right now I'm just gonna make some pork chops, some protein, some avocado. I'm gonna eat a big carb meal, because once again, I'm not training. There's no need to OD on glycogen replenishment. And I just want to wish you guys a happy new year, and try following the 7 Day to Live principles. The old subscribers are probably following it, because I started that years ago. But it's been working for me so far. Best of luck, guys. Just make my dreams come true.
Now it is.
Alright, guys. You make my dreams come true. Today's song is gonna be Michael Jackson. You Rock My World. 4 minutes 25 seconds long. That's how long it's gonna take me. You make my dreams come true.
You're wasting minutes.